I'm making this video because I want to show everybody at Sundt an easier, faster way of putting a submittal stamp on a submittal transmittal. And I know people are probably thinking that it's usually a pretty simple process. Well, anything that's faster can be considered continuous improvement, and this definitely is a way of speeding up that process. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the standard way. Almost everybody does their submittal stamps as of right now. So if we go to markups in Bluebeam, go to stamps, you can see down here I've got all the standard stamps that are available on the Sundt web. I downloaded them just like everybody else, and when I go to put this on a submittal transmittal, I click on it, I go to the area of my submittal transmittal, I want to put the stamp, click OK, and then a dialog box comes up, and I have to choose, Southern California, I have to choose San Diego office, I have to choose reviewed and noted, and then I have to manually input the submittal number. So all of the things that go into my review of the submittal have value. My expertise, the time I spend reviewing it, confirming that it's the design intent, all that stuff has value. The time spent on me clicking Southern California, San Diego office, reviewed and noted, manually entering the submittal number, all of that is non-value added waste. It is completely non-value added. And I am all about getting rid of non-value added waste. So I'm going to show you right here how to do it. So we're going to go back up to stamps. We're going to go down to the submittal stamp that I downloaded from the Sundt web. And when I highlight it, you can see this over here. This is the stamp editor. I want to click on that. It's going to open it up in the stamp editing mode. You can see right here we have all these form fields. If I go over to here, and if you don't have this forms icon up here, all you have to do is right click, go to show, and then go down to forms, and you'll be able to have it just like I have it here. And these are all the form fields. Well, I want to delete those and get a blank slate to make this submittal stamp. So I'm going to press Control A to highlight them all and delete, and that gives me my my blank slate. But I do want the information in here specific for me. I am a California division employee, so it's always going to be California. I'm from, out of the San Diego office, so it's always going to be the San Diego office address unless I'm transferred or fired. So I want to capture the information right here that before I had to manually go through and choose on. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to flatten it. I'm going to go to select text down there, and I am going to capture all this information. I'm going to right click and copy it. I'm going to bring it back over to here, and I want to paste it. And it's going to come in as a text box. And this is just the standard format that it comes in. So I'm going to go over to properties, and I'm going to change it and make it so it goes with the submittal stamp. So I'm going to do center it. I'm going to reduce the font size. Perfect, so it fits in exactly where I want it. And I'm going to change the text to black. So now that I have this exactly where I want it, I'm going to right click on that text box, and I'm going to flatten that as well. I am going to end up putting reviewed and noted because I never submit a submittal to the design team unless I've reviewed it and noted my comments. If I've revised and resubmit or rejected it to the sub, it doesn't even go to the design team. So I want to take symbols. Nope, that's not it. Basic stamps. And I want to put a checkbox right here. And that will always come up. And I can right click, flatten that as well. And now I'm going to get into the bottom portion, and I want this to be by user. That's going to be whoever is is placing a stamp, so it's going to come up as Dominic Daughtry, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to do a text box. And I'm going to select this right here, and it will come up as dynamic. And I get to choose what information gets put in there automatically. I want that to be by the user, me. So that's going to be by user, and I can change the formatting. I'm going to reduce the font on that real quick. Date, that's going to be easy. Another text box. And I'm going to choose date. And I'm going to reduce the font on that as well. And then the submittal number, which is a really clever touch, is I'm going to make a text box. I'm going to choose for this to automatically insert the file without extension. That's going to be the file name. And because I've got submittals that have very long names and very long numbers, I'm going to reduce the files or the font size to 8. Now let's actually change that to even smaller, because if it goes all the way to the end, I want it to wrap and continue down so it would make 2 lines. So you saw how easy that was. We put all this information in. I want to save this, or if you would like, you can actually save it as the original submittal stamp underscore form 1, or you can save it as a different one, and you can save it as submittal stamp, let's do custom Dominic. There. And now I'm going to go back to my original submittal that I had to do all those steps, and I'm going to go to edit, and just for the video I'm going to erase this and redo it with our newly formatted, faster, simpler, and easier submittal stamp. Go to markups, Dominic stamp signature, that's not it, submittal stamp custom Dominic. Right there, I'm going to place it right here, and you can see right there, one step did everything for me. By Dominic Daughtry, the date, submittal number gave me the file name and number that was up here, and it is completely just a one-step thing. It takes all the additional steps. What was that? 3-4 steps we deleted. And people that are on large projects that have thousands of submittals, I'm telling you right now, this will definitely save you some time. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I hope everybody actually gets to do this and see the improvement in their everyday work life. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks.